Today we'll be looking at some of the most expensive houses in America. This mansion, with an estimated market value of $80 million, has 9 bedrooms, 17 bathrooms, a beautiful courtyard, and a fantastic view. And if this sounds like your dream home, have you asked yourself why? Why are we addicted to spacious but wasteful, private but secluded, and suburban but not urban houses? Because even though 52% of U.S. households currently live in a suburban area as of 2017, we have not always lived like this as a country. Most Americans used to live in cities, but after World War II, there was a housing shortage for the veterans who came back from the war, and as a result, Abraham Levitt decided to seek this business opportunity by creating affordable houses for veterans to purchase. Abraham Levitt purchased 4,000 acres of potato fields in Long Island and turned them into suburban neighborhoods, in which he called the Levittown. This was the American dream house, a spacious house with a TV, a front yard, a road, a white picket fence. But this American dream was only for the white families. Black families and even black veterans were unable to purchase these houses, and segregation was enforced. This is the origin of the suburban neighborhood that we all embrace today, and this was the American dream. A dream built on injustice and segregation. And when we fast forward to today, 2023, our embracement of suburban neighborhoods is still failing us. Today, we have shifted our addiction with Levittown to urban sprawl, characterized by a rapid expansion of geographic cities and towns with low-density residential housing, single-use zoning, and a reliance on cars as the transportation method. Urban sprawl costs the American economy more than $1 trillion annually, or more than $3,000 per capita, and the Americans living in sprawled communities directly bear around $625 billion in extra costs. And when people move out of cities into suburban areas for higher standards of living, bigger homes, new infrastructures, and private yards, auto-reliance increase, energy and resource use and waste increase, pollution of the environment increase, but biodiversity decreases. As research shows that per capita automobile ownership and use in suburban areas increases by 20 to 50%, while walking, cycling, and public transit use decreases by 40 to 80%. And urban sprawl isn't only detrimental to the environment, it's also harmful to us. As a result of social isolation, lack of diversity, and homogeneity in suburban neighborhoods, suburban youth experience higher levels of anxiety, stress, and depression, which correlates directly with higher levels of substance use. One research shows that 1 in 5 of the suburban girls reported clinically significant depressive problems. Urban sprawl is consequential to the environment, us, and our future generations. And most importantly, it is not sustainable. Urban sprawl started as an economic opportunity built on segregation, and it continues to plague the way we live today as a failed social experiment. But we have the power to change this. With government intervention and citizen participation, new policies and programs can be implemented to first, encourage community building, renovating existing cities instead of constructing new ones. Second, incorporate greens and nature into city planning. And third, provide public transportation and affordable housing. When we embrace new urbanism, we can create productive yet aesthetic, sustainable yet convenient, and healthy yet comfortable communities, where neighbors and businesses are connected, not isolated, where people are integrated, not segregated, and where infrastructures are built with nature, not against it. This sounds futuristic, but is actually closer to reality. Telosa City, a city proposed to be built in the middle of the desert between Nevada, Arizona, and Utah, is projected to inhabit about 50,000 people by 2050, focusing on both sustainability in resources and diversity in population. And Telosa City is not the only project in progress. The Smart Forest City in Mexico and the Floating City in South Korea are other examples of sustainable city planning. By supporting organizations such as the Congress for New Urbanism, joining communities such as the City of Telosa Community, or even signing up to tour or live in one of these sustainable cities, you're helping to stop the spread of urban sprawl, to embrace a newer and better form of living for us, the environment, and our future generations.